Have you ever wondered why some people seem impossible to manipulate, pressure, or control? While most people run after attention, approval, and relationships, Sigma men often do the exact opposite. They don't chase people, and that's one of the reasons they stand out in today's world. Many people misunderstand this behavior. They assume Sigma men are cold, arrogant, or emotionally unavailable. But the truth is very different. A Sigma male understands that constantly chasing people rarely leads to genuine respect. When you spend your life trying to convince others to stay, like you, or value you, you give away your power. Sigma men know that real relationships, real friendships, and real respect cannot be forced. They believe that the right people will stay without being chased, and the wrong people were never worth chasing in the first place. Instead of wasting energy trying to gain someone's attention, a Sigma focuses on improving himself. He invests in his goals, his mindset, and his future. He understands that self-respect is more important than temporary validation. If someone chooses to walk away, he lets them. If someone ignores him, he doesn't beg for attention. And if someone fails to appreciate his value, he simply moves forward. This mindset makes Sigma men appear strong, independent, and emotionally resilient. They don't fear being alone because they have learned how to enjoy their own company. They don't fear rejection because their confidence comes from within, not from other people's opinions. In today's video, we'll explore Astra's 10 signs a Sigma never chases anyone. As we go through these signs, see how many apply to you. You may discover that true strength isn't about holding on to people. It's about knowing when to let go. And trust me, the final sign is the one that truly separates Sigma men from everyone else. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more Sigma mindset, psychology, and self-improvement content. Now let's get started. 10. He doesn't beg for attention. One of the clearest signs that a Sigma male never chases anyone is that he doesn't beg for attention. In today's world, many people constantly seek validation from others. They want replies to every message, reactions to every post, and recognition for everything they do. When they don't receive the attention they expect, they often become frustrated, insecure, or desperate. A Sigma male sees things differently. He understands that attention given freely is valuable, but attention that must be forced has little meaning. That's why he never wastes his time trying to convince people to notice him. If someone ignores him, he doesn't send 10 more messages. If someone doesn't appreciate his presence, he doesn't try harder to earn their approval. Instead, he simply focuses on himself and continues moving forward. This behavior often surprises people because it goes against what society teaches. Many people believe that persistence is always the answer. A Sigma knows that there is a difference between persistence toward goals and desperation for attention. He refuses to cross that line. The reason behind this mindset is simple: self-respect. A Sigma male values himself enough to understand that his worth isn't determined by how much attention he receives from others. He doesn't need constant reassurance to feel confident. His confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Ironically, this independence often makes people more curious about him. While others desperately seek attention, the Sigma remains focused on his own life. That quiet confidence naturally attracts respect. At the end of the day, a Sigma male understands that genuine relationships, friendships, and opportunities come naturally. They don't need to be forced. That's why he never begs for attention. He knows that those who truly value him will make the effort to stay connected, while those who don't were never worth chasing in the first place. 9. He lets people leave without chasing them. A Sigma male understands that not everyone is meant to stay in his life forever. Many people become desperate when someone decides to leave. They beg, argue, and try everything possible to keep the other person around. A Sigma does the opposite. He respects people's choices, even when they hurt. If someone wants to leave, he lets them go. He knows that forcing someone to stay only creates resentment and destroys self-respect. Instead of chasing people, he focuses on building a life that doesn't depend on anyone else's presence. This doesn't mean he doesn't care. It means he values genuine connections over forced relationships. He believes that people who truly belong in his life will choose to stay without being convinced. 8. He knows his worth. One reason Sigma men never chase anyone is because they know their value. They don't need someone else's approval to feel important. Many people tolerate disrespect because they fear losing relationships. A Sigma refuses to do that. He understands what he brings to the table and doesn't feel pressured to prove himself constantly. When someone fails to appreciate him, he doesn't waste time trying to change their mind. Instead, he moves on and invests his energy elsewhere. Knowing your worth creates confidence, and confidence removes the need to chase people who don't recognize your value. 7. He focuses on his own growth while others spend their energy chasing attention, relationships, and validation. A Sigma focuses on improving himself. He understands that personal growth is far more rewarding than trying to impress people. Every hour spent chasing someone is an hour that could be used learning, training, working, or developing new skills. Sigma men prioritize growth because they know that becoming better attracts the right opportunities naturally. They don't need to force connections because their focus remains on becoming the best version of themselves. This mindset allows them to make steady progress while others remain distracted. 6. He doesn't fear rejection. Fear of rejection is one of the biggest reasons people chase others. They worry about being abandoned, ignored, or forgotten. A Sigma male understands that rejection is a normal part of life. Not everyone will like him, and that's perfectly fine. Because he doesn't fear rejection, he doesn't react emotionally when someone walks away. Instead of seeing rejection as proof that he isn't good enough, he sees it as a sign of incompatibility. This perspective protects his confidence and prevents him from becoming desperate. The less a person fears rejection, the less likely they are to chase people who don't appreciate them. 5. He stays silent instead of convincing people. Many people spend enormous amounts of energy trying to explain themselves. They want everyone to understand their intentions, choices, and decisions. A Sigma male rarely feels that need. He knows that some people will misunderstand him, no matter what he says. Instead of constantly defending himself, he lets his actions speak for him. Silence often communicates confidence better than endless explanations. If someone judges him unfairly, he doesn't waste time trying to change their opinion. He focuses on living his life and letting results tell the story. 4. He never competes for someone's affection. A Sigma male refuses to compete for attention, love, or affection. If someone is interested in him, great. If not, he moves on. He doesn't believe healthy relationships should feel like competitions. The moment he feels forced to fight for basic respect or affection, he begins questioning whether the relationship is worth having. Genuine connections are built on mutual effort. That's why Sigma men don't participate in emotional games designed to make people chase each other. They prefer honesty and authenticity over manipulation. 3. He walks away from one-sided relationships. One-sided relationships drain energy, confidence, and happiness. Sigma men recognize this quickly. If they are always the one texting first, making plans, solving problems, or carrying the relationship, they eventually stop. They understand that healthy relationships require effort from both sides. Rather than endlessly investing in people who give little in return, they walk away. This ability protects them from emotional exhaustion and allows them to focus on people who genuinely appreciate them. 2. He protects his peace and energy. A Sigma male treats his peace of mind as something valuable. He doesn't allow toxic relationships, unnecessary drama, or manipulative people to steal his energy. Many people stay in unhealthy situations because they fear being alone. A Sigma chooses peace over chaos. He knows that mental clarity is essential for success and happiness. If someone constantly disrupts that peace, he creates distance. Protecting his energy becomes more important than maintaining connections that no longer serve a positive purpose. 1. He chooses self-respect over attachment. The ultimate reason Sigma men never chase anyone is simple. Self-respect comes first. They understand that attachment can sometimes cloud judgment and lead people to tolerate behavior they shouldn't accept. A Sigma values relationships, but not at the cost of his dignity. He would rather lose someone than lose himself trying to keep them. This mindset allows him to remain strong, independent, and emotionally balanced. In the end, he knows that the right people will stay without being chased, and the wrong people were never meant to stay at all. A Sigma male doesn't chase because he understands a powerful truth. Anything that requires you to abandon your self-respect isn't worth keeping. He values peace, growth, independence, and genuine relationships over attention and validation. Asterisk, which of these 10 Sigma signs describes you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Sigma mindset and self-improvement content.